Hi there again, everybody. It's Chang here from Southeast Asia with yet another midweek review as well as your weekend preview exclusively here on Mr. Robbie Clark's Lilywhite Lane YouTube channel. And I'm recording this video just past midnight now. Here in Southeast Asia, it's half past midnight on a Saturday early AM. It's 14th of December 2024, but I guess over there in the UK it's still very much Friday, sometime half past 4 p.m. So the full-time whistle was blown, and Spurs have come away 1-1 from the Ibrox, where we drew Rangers some 20 hours earlier. And for me, I think I would have gladly accepted that draw had I known how disjointed and just utterly, shambolic our away form has been of late. And if it wasn't for the heroics of a certain Fraser Foster, Spurs would be staring at yet another away defeat on our travels. But thankfully we were still able to share the points and also the goals at Rangers. So now that is over, now that Kulusevski has got our very undeserved point away in Europa League, all eyes, focus and attention is going to be turned towards this coming Sunday against Southampton at St. Mary's. The game will be on the 15th of December 2024. I think it's going to be a late, is it a 6 or 7 p.m. kickoff, I think, sometime over there in the UK this Sunday. And although I would say that Spurs' away form hasn't been great in the league, neither has Southampton's home form been all that great this season as well. And if you were to look back at Southampton's home form in the league, the last time they actually avoided defeat at St. Mary's was way back early November, when they last won by beating Everton by a 0-0 on the 2nd of November 2024. And although I know they aren't exactly the ideal team to play at this moment, because to be frank with you, in all honesty, there are no easy games in this season's Premier League. And yes, it's easy to say that you would expect Spurs to come away with a result from the team that is rooted right to the very bottom of the Premier League table with only 5 points. 5 points for Southampton from 15 league matches thus far. Given the injuries to Bentancur and just our recent run of form, anything can happen. So do not hold out too much hope for the lads and Big Ange to get a big win. Although I think you would say that at the very least we should be able to secure a draw. And this is the one game that as much as I want to say that we should be thankful for even dreaming of getting 1 point on our travels against Southampton, this is that one match I think we should still be able to carve out a win and come away with all 3 points. I would stick with my 2-1 away win prediction, which I made just a few minutes ago over on Premier League Fan Zone, which just ended at 4:30 in the UK. So that's 2-1. That 2-1 away prediction is still very much fresh in my mind. Hopefully the likes of Solanke, he can get his scoring back on track, and Son Heung-min hopefully also should be able to add to his tally after that late consolation goal against Chelsea that ended 3-4. last Sunday. So without further ado, this is going to be a very short video, I know, compared to my other previous videos, but I would still very much like to stick with Big Ange to the very end of the season, because the alternatives are not all that welcoming, to put it very lightly. God knows I wouldn't want to have Ryan Mason in charge of us, not when we are still very much in Europe. We still have the quarterfinals against Manchester United to look forward to, as well as the FA Cup draw against Tamworth away on our travels. That's something to hopefully look forward to for Spurs fans. But yeah, stick with Big Ange, come what may, because you never know if he might just turn things around. His recent press conferences have shown some improvement, in the sense that he's no longer solely taking the blame or the brunt for our team's underwhelming performance. The way that he spoke out against Timo Werner in a post-match conference against Rangers was kind of strange and somewhat awkward if you think of the timing. But to us Spurs fans, I mean, if he's finally at long last acknowledging that yes, his players are not performing up to the standard in which he has been regarding them with, then for all intents and purposes, big changes have to be made, and they couldn't come sooner with the January transfer window looming. So I still feel, but even then I still feel that our squad of players should still be able to get something from the end of this calendar year 2024, and fingers crossed we would get a away win against Southampton this Sunday. I wouldn't hold out too much hope to all the same come January for massive improvements to the squad, assuming there are any reinforcements to be had at all. But if Big Ange is to actually try and salvage the season, possibly maybe even get a trophy, as unlikely as it may sound, whether it's the League Cup, the Europa League, or even the FA Cup, then yeah, we need serious improvements to the squad, because I don't think we can rely any longer on young blood to see us through the season. We already have Lucas Bergvall, Yang Min-hyuk, Luka Vuskovic, who's not even with us yet, and not for a few more seasons. So a few more Dragushins will do well, and maybe someone along the lines of, say, another Solanke, if there's another Solanke out there. Maybe even someone like an Ivan Toney, just without Ivan Toney's off the pitch shenanigans. That would be very welcoming if they can, if these sort of players can do the goods for us on the pitch. But yeah, I would still love to see Big Ange turn this around, and let's get things underway. Let's get this show on the road, shall we say, with an away win on Sunday against Southampton. I know I might sound like a broken record here, but I think this is the only thing that us Spurs fans have anything to cling on to for the remainder of the season. As I alluded to earlier, a change in managerial stewardship at this point into the season wouldn't do us any good. So keep the faith in Big Ange, regardless of how good or how bad our players are doing on the pitch. Cheer them on till the end of the match, until the final whistle, and let's just hope that we have a better calendar year 2005 to look forward to. Come on, you Spurs, keep the faith, and I'll always be Tottenham till I die. Till then, everyone, over and out from Southeast Asia.